Hey, Giants Nation. What's good? We are just 32 days away from the New York Giants charging onto the field for the 2025 season opener against the Washington Commanders. And let me tell you, the anticipation is through the roof. The countdown is on. And to celebrate, we're taking a deep dive into the legacy of the number 32 jersey. A number that's not just about football, but about courage, sacrifice, and the heart of a true Giant. Today, we're spotlighting the one and only Al Blozes, a name every New York Giants fan needs to know. This isn't just a story about stats and highlights. It's about a man who defined what it means to be a hero, both for the Giants and for our country. So, grab your big blue gear, hit that like button, and let's unpack why number 32 is pure Giants royalty. You ready? Let's do this. Now, before we jump into the legend of Al Blozes, let me ask you something, Giants Nation. When you think of iconic Giants numbers, what comes to mind? Maybe number 56 for LT, number 10 for Eli, or number 11 for Phil Simms. But number 32? Oh, this one's got a story that'll give you chills. It's a tale of a larger-than-life figure who dominated on the gridiron and made the ultimate sacrifice off it. So, who wore number 32 for the New York Giants, and who wore it best? Let's break it down, and trust me, you're going to want to share this with every Giants fan you know. According to the folks over at Pro Football Reference, only a handful of players have rocked number 32 in a regular season game for the Giants. We're talking Tommy Tomlin back in 1926, Len Yountz in 1941, and the man of the hour Al Blozes from 1942 to 1944. But when it comes to who wore it best, there's no debate. Al Blozes is the undisputed champ. Why? Because this guy wasn't just a football player. He was a force of nature, a record-breaking athlete, and a war hero who left a legacy that still inspires Giants fans today. Let's dive into his story, because it's one for the ages. Picture this. It's the early 1940s, and Al Blozes is coming up in Garfield, New Jersey, born to Lithuanian immigrants. This guy was a straight-up phenom, standing at a towering 6'6" and weighing in at 250 pounds. Basically a human mountain in an era when players weren't nearly that big. Before he even stepped foot on a football field, Blozes was crushing it in track and field at Georgetown University. In 1941, he smashed indoor records in the shot, put the 20th annual Intercollegiate Quad A track and field championships. Yeah, you heard that right. This dude was a USA Track and Field Hall of Famer before he even became a Giants legend. Can you imagine the kind of power he brought to the game? Drop a comment if you think today's Giants could use a beast like that on the line. Now, here's where the story takes a turn. Blozes had a heart as big as his frame, and he wanted to serve his country during World War II. But get this, the Army actually rejected him at first because he was too big. Their size regulations couldn't handle a 6'6", 250-pound tank like Al. So what did he do? He turned to football, and the New York Giants scooped him up in the 5th round of the 1942 NFL Draft. And let me tell you, Giants Nation, that was a game changer. Blozes hit the ground running, starting all 23 games he played for the Giants over 3 seasons. As a rookie, he was so dominant that he earned Pro Bowl honors. A rookie? Let that sink in. The next year, he was named first-team All-Pro, proving he wasn't just a flash in the pan, he was the real deal. This guy was a tackle who could move mountains, and he even showed off his versatility by catching a 15-yard touchdown pass in his first season. Can you imagine the roar at the Polo Grounds when that happened? I bet Giants fans were losing their minds. What's your favorite Giants moment from the old school days? Drop in the comments, and let's keep the nostalgia flowing. But the story of Al Blozes isn't just about what he did on the field. In 1944, the Giants made it to the NFL championship game against Green Bay at the Polo Grounds. It was a tough one. Big Blue fell short, losing to Packers. But for Blozes, something bigger was calling. He had finally gotten his chance to serve, enlisting as a second lieutenant in the Army's 28th Infantry Regiment. Just weeks after that championship game, he was sent overseas to France to fight in World War II. Giants Nation, this is where the story gets heavy. 6 weeks into his service, tragedy struck. Blozes went missing in action, and it was later confirmed that he had been killed in the line of duty at just 26 years old. 26. Let that hit you for a second. This was a man who had the world at his feet. A Pro Bowl player, an All-Pro, a track and field star, and a Giants legend in the making. But he gave it all up to serve his country, and he paid the ultimate price for his bravery. Al Blozes was awarded a Bronze Star and a Purple Heart, and his name was forever etched into Pro Football Hall of Fame's All-1940s team. That's not just a Giants legacy. That's an American legacy. Now, let's take a moment to reflect. Al Blozes wore number 32 for the New York Giants, and in just 3 seasons, he left a mark that still resonates today. His story reminds us that being a Giant isn't just about what you do on the field. It's about the heart, the hustle, and the sacrifice you bring to the game and to life. As we count down to the 2025 season, let's carry that same passion and pride into every game. What do you think Al Blozes would say to today's Giants as they gear up to take on the Commanders? Drop your thoughts below, because I know you got some fire takes. Speaking of the 2025 season, let's pivot to some fresh New York Giants news to keep the excitement going. According to the official New York Giants website, the team's been grinding in training camp, and there's a lot of buzz around the roster as we get closer to kickoff. Note, I've checked for updates, and while specific 2025 training camp details are limited, sources like Giants.com confirm the team is focusing on building depth and chemistry. Daniel Jones is looking sharp, and the addition of new talent on the defensive line has fans hyped. Could this be the year Big Blue makes a deep playoff run? I'm feeling it, Giants Nation. What's the one thing you're most excited about for the 2025 Giants? Is it the offense, the defense, or maybe a breakout star like Malik Nabers? Let's hear in the comments. As we wrap this up, let's circle back to number 32 and why it matters. Al Blozes wasn't just a player. He was a symbol of what it means to be a New York Giant. Tough, relentless, and willing to give everything for the team and the greater good. As we count down these 32 days to the season opener, let's honor his legacy by bringing that same energy to every tailgate, watch party, and game day thread. Giants Nation, we're building something special this year, and I want you to be a part of it. So hit that like button if you're pumped for 2025. Drop a comment with your boldest Giant prediction, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you never miss a second of our New York Giants news coverage. Share this video with every Giants fan you know, because together, we're going to make some noise this season. Let's go Big Blue